guys, welcome back to my channel for yet another video. Today I'm going to be starting a new series coming soon with more videos. Hopefully within the next few weeks is going to be my top most favorites from Aliexpress, eBay, and Amazon, and my least favorites from Aliexpress, eBay, and Amazon. So today I'm going to be doing my top 10. Yes, I could not choose any less. I went with 10 most favorite eyeshadow palettes that I received mainly from Aliexpress. Only one is from eBay. And I just want to start with a disclaimer. This is replicated items that I received from Aliexpress. If you're interested in knowing why I chose to purchase this off Aliexpress, description box below I will link the video that I made previously about this. So let's get started. These are going to be my top 10 items that I like from Aliexpress. So if you're interested in this, and I hope you are, if you're curious about what eyeshadow palettes you think I would recommend, stay tuned, keep watching, let's get started. Starting at 10, at my most least favorite, if that makes any sense, is going to be this Too Faced chocolate palette that I received from eBay. I got it off of bidding and I want to say it was like $7 to $8. This is it here. It came with the sheet with the, you know, the style look, and I keep them all in one place, and I'm not about to grab that. This is the back, and the reason why this is my top 10 is because it's one of my favorites I received because it's a replicated item. The only thing bad about it was just the sheet right here is where the wording was at instead of being it on here, but it smells heavenly. Like when I opened the package in the box, I just, ooh, I got hit with that chocolate smell, and then it's like pretty spot on. It was one of my first replica items that I received that was like so true to what it should have been, you know what I mean? So that's why it made it to my top 10. It's at the bottom because I used it once and that was it. But in my defense, I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes. So I'm just gonna like swatch 4 of these for you, and then that's all I have to say about this. But I like it because of the smell, and it looks just like it should on here. So I'm just gonna choose 4 colors to swatch, and I'm gonna swatch that for you guys right here. So let me just 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's what I like this palette, because it has a lot of browns and neutrals that actually show up on my skin tone. That's really creamy and pigmented. So this Too Faced chocolate bar received a number 10 on my top 10 most favorited eyeshadow palettes. Let's go get the other ones, you guys. Alright guys, coming in at number 9 is my Urban Decay Smokey, which I haven't done in a haul video yet, I know. But I like this because once again, for a replica, it is spot on. The box, the sheet that it came with is just lovely. This is the outside, this is the back, and it is just so beautiful. Here's the inside, and it just opens so smoothly with the mirror that works, and it came with a brush, and these are the shades as well. I like it because it's so creamy and smooth, but it's at the bottom of my list because it's not one of those palettes that I reach for all the time. But I'm just going to choose 4 eyeshadows like so, again, to swatch for you guys, because I really do love how this palette is. I love the shades. They're all so buttery and pigmented, and it's like one, I have quite a few Urban Decay palettes I received from Aliexpress, but this one is one of the better ones. So that is why this is my top 9. I would still recommend it, but it's not like one I would just like tell you if you're first time buying off Aliexpress, wait, but definitely get it. So this is number 9, and let me go grab number 8. Right, so for number 8 is going to be my Carli Bybel eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like up close, and this is the back of it, and it's number 8 because once again, it's one of those that I do not reach for because I just have so many, but it is one of those that are cheap. $6.88, definitely a must buy if this is your first few times buying makeup off Aliexpress. You got to get your hands on this one. It looks and feels like an authentic BH Cosmetics palette, and this is going to be the inside, and it's so beautiful. The mirror works. I got a little protective sheet on it still because I haven't really used it. I just mainly swatched it. The colors are spot on, and it is one of the most buttery pigmented palettes I have in my collection. Like, I just love it so much, and I really need to use this. But this is going to be my number 8, and I'm going to just do 1 matte, and I'm going to swatch 2 of the shimmers, and then I'm going to do 1 bronzer on my hands. This is what it looks like. And on me, this is going to be it swatched. And I like it because all of them are buttery and pigmented. My swatches do not do it justice. It is one of these that you must buy for your first few collectibles, and also for when you're first time buying on Aliexpress. So I'm going to go grab my number 7. This was the Carli Bybel palette I got for $7. $7, not 70 on Aliexpress. Alright, so for number 7 is going to be another BH Cosmetics Nude Rose. Simply put, the packaging is spot on. This is the outside part, and this is the back. And then this is going to be the inside part of it with the shades, and my brush just fell that it came with. It looks so freaking authentic and feels amazing. It's just so buttery, and I just completely fell in love with it. But it's number 7 because simply put, or 6. 7 because I don't really use it. I haven't even attempted to use it. But here are swatches for you guys on that one. Like, look how buttery that is. Like, if you ever see one, grab it, get it, because this was only like not even $12. Like, I think it's $12 on the BH Cosmetics site, and I think I got this for $7. So somewhere between 7 to 12 on Aliexpress for this new rose palette. And I think this is definitely a must-have because all the different pretty neutral shades in here with a few of the shimmers, you can definitely do this and incorporate it in your day-to-day makeup usage. So that is my number 7 or 6. I lost count, but let me go grab the next one for you guys. Alright guys, we're on palette number 6. It was just so hard to choose which one should be number 6, but I'm going to give it to my LORAC Pro. This is one of my first few buys on Aliexpress, and when I first got it, y'all, I used this for weeks. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite. I have 3 out of 4 out of the LORAC Pros, and this one is hands down my favorite. It comes with the LORAC Pro eyeshadow primer, and I use that every day. I use it more than my authentic Too Faced shadow insurance because it's just that good. Comes with the mirror, and on the inside you can see what shadows I use all the time. I'm gonna let you guys know Espresso, I use it to death. I need to buy another palette because I need Espresso. Garnet is absolutely beautiful. If you guys are looking for another one for your collection or one that you would actually use, this one, if you're like me and you do simple smoky eye looks, you would use it all the freaking time. So I'm going to choose some eyeshadows to swatch for you guys. Also, gold is my favorite. I'm going to swatch for you guys right now. Gold is my favorite, and Espresso I just swatched here. That was deep purple, and that was garnet. These are my favorite shades to use out of this palette, and I love it. It's not as buttery as some of the other palettes, but it is one of the ones I grab for all the time when doing my makeup, and then I actually use. Let me go grab number 5. It's getting harder for me to choose. Alright, so number 5 is a palette I recently received from my group buy. It is the Beauty Killer palette. It is on number 5 because I absolutely love it. The pigmentation is amazing. I showed you guys the look I did. I can show you again, and I love it. It's just as big as I wanted. The only bad thing about it is that it says Rice Bitch instead of Rich Bitch. This is the inside, and it's beautiful, but it's not something I use all the time because of the colors. It's just the palette itself is colors I wouldn't really use too often, but it's very good for like a smoky eye or thing. So I'm going to do Rice Bitch. I'm going to do Confession, and I'm going to do Expensive, and let's do Black Rainbow, just as the 4 that I choose to show you guys because I have reviewed this before. And the pigmentation is amazing. It swatches buttery. The black one is just a little bit, you know, sheer, but it's totally biddable. But look at that beautiful pigmentation, which is why this one is number 5 out of my 10. And it's just, I love it. I should use it more often, but I don't. But here it is here, and this is number 5 out of my 10 favorites. Alright, so for number 4, I told myself only pick one Zoeva. Y'all, I would have had all 6 of my Zoevas up here, okay, because they're all beautiful. If you need to complete a collection like of total branded items that are on Aliexpress replicated, Zoeva, get all of them. I'm not even joking you. They're all amazing. But if I had to choose just one, which is so hard, I chose the smoky one. I use this all the time. I actually used it today on the brown part the other day, and I used it yesterday. I'll put a picture up there for you guys, but this is it. The packaging, everything is beautiful, spot on. It has a little sticker like it's real. We know it's not. And the inside, you can tell I use this all the time because look at that black. It's gone, but it is one of the deepest black I ever received for an eyeshadow. It has all the freaking colors that will help you create that smoky fall look that everybody loves. I don't know why. I do smoky eye all the time, but this is all, and of course I'm going to show you my black. I can't talk about the black one and not show you the black one, but I have to show you the brown because the brown is absolutely gorgeous. And then I am going to just show you a random shimmer. So these are it on my hands, and this is 1, 2, look at that black, 3, 4, and look how beautiful that is. My swatches don't do the black justice, but I promise you it is very pigmented. It's not as buttery as the rose gold one or the metals one. Sorry, but it's somebody called me and it stopped the recording, but it's just one of the ones I pick up all the time. I use this eyeshadow palette every day, so that is why I give it a top 4 placing, but there are more that I like. And sorry, I had to choose 4 of my 35 color eyeshadow because I am a 35 color eyeshadow collecting freak. I have 9 so far, and I am waiting on more. Alright guys, I'm telling you, the last 3 were a struggle to choose my favorite 35 color eyeshadow palettes, but I have to tell you hands down, the 35 color eyeshadow palettes is the way to go for your first purchase of makeup on Aliexpress. It's about $13, $15 or less. It's a little bit up there, but I promise you it's worth it. You will use it all the time. So my top 3, here we go. The first one for number 3 is going to be this one, unbranded 35p eyeshadow palette. It is a dupe of the Morphe one. The colors are a little bit different. It's not exactly like the Morphe one, but the colors on here are beautiful. My pans kind of, because I kind of beat up mine, but this is what they look like. It is absolutely gorgeous. I showed this in my last haul video, and I'm only going to do 5 swatches, but this 35p is beautiful and perfect for fall looks, and I love it. I just love it so much. But I chose only one matte because I love the shimmers more than anything, and I still got swatches on my arms, so sorry about that. But this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you know what? I'm just going to show some more because this is just too much of a pretty palette to not show you guys all the colors that I can possibly show you in less than a minute. So yeah, look at how beautiful that is. Look how pigmented it is, and just absolutely to die for gorgeous purple palette. If you're like me and you like purple colors, okay, you need 35p in your life. I'm telling you, this is beautiful, gorgeous, and it's not counterfeit because it's not branded or anything like that. I could talk about it all day. It's gorgeous. I used it in my last video I talked to you guys. So yeah, that was number 3. So I'm trying to clean my arm and all I had was some scotch. So you got to do what you got to do with your around you, because I still got this, but it doesn't pick it up all. So number 2 on my list, I think of it as a limited edition item because I try to get another one. No one has this. It's the 35H palette wannabe Morphe. That's not really, there is no 35H on Morphe, but I'm going to open this for you guys and just be jealous. This was the one that came smashed, so I have 3 colors missing, but I am using it on my eye today, the middle one, and it is gorgeous. There's so many possibilities. Summer, winter, fall. You can do anything with this palette. Only thing is it doesn't have any transitional shades, so you have to only use one on your lid for your, you know, because it's all shimmers, but it's so beautiful. And I'm going to choose, it's hard to choose only 4. I'm going to show you more than 4 because I cannot just choose 4 colors. It is the most beautiful and my favorite palette hands down, and I'm just a little sad that it came crushed. It is in my top because it's a 35 palette eyeshadow color, and I'm a little bit biased with those. I love 35 color eyeshadow palettes because they have so many different shadows for you to choose from at such a decent price. And I'm just going to swatch this whole thing probably because it's hard to just choose certain colors when all of them are so freaking gorgeous. Like look at my arm. Look at the colors. Look at the pigmentation. You don't want this? You should want this. You should try to message every seller on Aliexpress and be like, do you have 35H and C or whatever it's called? Because I'm so glad I was able to get this while I can. Because look at my arm. It's a lot of swatches, but this is worth it. I got it for $9.99 from the Balm seller, and it's not really a Morphe thing. They just use the Morphe logo, but it is my top 2 because I love it. It's gorgeous. I like to do like a glittery shimmery thing on my crease all the time, so that's why I chose that one as my top 2. For my number 1, it was hard to choose, but I think I chose fairly, so let me go grab it. Alright guys, so for my number 1 palette, I decided to just go based on, do I use this all the time? Do I use a lot of colors out of this eyeshadow palette? And I had to give it to the Delancey Wannabe 350 Morphe. It's their own brand or whatever. They make a lot of palettes. It's a bit different packaging wise from a Morphe one. I gave this one my top 1, and I think anyone and everyone should buy. Sorry it was upside down, I think, because it's a must-have go-to palette. You can use it for a lot of looks, from daily to glam to vamp. It's a good basic palette to have, and I use this all the time. Believe it or not, I use this one as like a contouring bronzer kind of thing is what I use this one for. I love the oranges, the pigmentation. It's creamy, it's buttery, and it was like $13 for a 35 color eyeshadow. The only bad thing is that it's smaller than a Morphe one, but it's just, even if you have the 350 authentic Morphe, I think you should get this one because it's really a really good eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to do a couple of swatches of these just to let you guys see what it looks like. Sorry, my end parts of the swatches are a little bit wonky, but even like the mattes are pretty good. Matte, whatever, fuck, I don't care, are good. Sorry, like I said, my swatches don't do it justice because I'm kind of like rushing because I want to show you guys all the shadows there are to this palette. So yeah, like I said, sorry about my swatches, but this is the swatches of mattes and shimmers, and look at it. It's just so beautiful and it's usable. I use it, I promise y'all, I use this every day, not even joking. You can go on AliExpress and eBay lovers. They will all tell you that this is a must-have palette. So I went basically on, not on my feedback, but on other feedback as well. And this is a definitely must-have makeup palette from AliExpress. It's $13. It's from Delancey. It's really, really beautiful. And I just could praise it to the ends of the earth. Because if I had to choose one palette to take with me on vacation, I can only choose one. I'm going to bring that bad boy with me. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments below. Did you like my top faves? Did you think I should have added something in here? Is there anything from here you would be interested in buying? Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, thank you for all your awesome comments you always give me. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you did not. And have an awesome night.